Welcome to Hippie Crow Hub by Vita. The making of the shorts. So here it is, my thrifted textile. This is a cotton vintage tablecloth that I thought I will reuse and upcycle and turn it into a very cute summer top. So I placed the shorts on the folded material and cut one side out. And when I open it, it kind of looks like a giant t-shirt. So it's going to be two pieces attached together, no stitch on the side. So first we will sew the insides of the thighs. With a straight stitch. Making sure I align the material. Since I was a little lazy and decided to hold the camera with another hand instead of attaching it properly on the stand. And here it is, and then I do a zigzag on the edges on both materials at the same time. Here it is, two sides. And now we're going to attach the both materials together. Now I cut out the materials large because I wanted it to be high-waisted and nice and loose. I didn't want it to be tight. All right, there we go. There's a jumbo pants. Now we're gonna tidy up the bottoms, and we're gonna make the top with elastic band. So I'm going around the edges with the zigzag stitch to prevent it from fraying, and I use pins to pin evenly. I'm doing a really wide pin because I don't want to double fold, and I want the material to be nice and flat. So here on the top, I sewed it on the top, in the bottom, and extra stitch in the middle. And this is the inseam. I left the stitch, the outside stitch, on the outside of a material for the comfort reasons. I didn't want the stitch to be rubbing my thighs, but that's up to you. You can do it on the inside. It's not noticeable. So here on the top, I have two spaces for elastic band. I'm doing it like that because I wanted the top to be very comfortable and kind of wide to create a nice shape of this shorts. So now I pinned the elastic band and I'm gonna pierce it all the way through. You can use either a hair clip or a pin and push it all the way around. And this is the elastic band number 2. It will go in the second pocket. And this is up to you. You can totally just do it like that, but I am gonna do it like this with 2 elastics. I think it will create a nicer shape. And just like this. I left the elastic band on the inside like this, just in case I want to tighten it up later. And here's my shorts. Look at that, old tablecloth. Why not? Now let's make the top. So this will be a very simple design. This is my leftover textiles. I'm gonna cut out 4 rectangles. Squares could work too. I'm really trying to use up all the material without leaving waste. So here will be my design. So first of all, to create this neat rectangles, I will go around every rectangle with a zigzag stitch. With this material, I didn't want to do any double folding because it's quite a thick material. So what I'm doing, I'm zigzagging and I'm doing a wide fold. So I pinned it first. I'm gonna sew on the edges first, and then another stitch further closer to the zigzag stitch, further away from the edge. And you don't have to do it, you can iron to flatten out the material, but I like it like this because if I put it in a washing machine, the shape will remain neat like that. And it kind of gives it a little extra detail if that's what you like. Now I pinned the centers. So I'm gonna stock these rectangles together. That'll be the front and the back of my top. Now I'm gonna stitch one more time on the outside and on the inside to keep the two materials together. So as you can see, it's right away creating a nice shape on the top where you can attach your straps, and also it's giving a funky look on the bottom of the top. It's kind of like a zigzagged. And I'm attaching the sides now. First I'm pinning it together, but I won't sew it together yet. I will attach my straps first, and then when I put it on, I'll measure how tight I want it to be. And here's all I've got left. So I'm gonna turn these into straps. So I cut lines. Hello, there's me with messy hair. That's my daily look, guys. So I attached all these scraps together. And now I'm going to fold this textile in like this. And one more fold. And I'm going to pin it all the way around this textile strap long line. So these little detailed parts take probably the most time, but in the end it will be worth it. And this textile is so nice. It's cotton, it's very soft, and it was in very good condition. There were no stains at all. Like I said, originally it was a big square or rectangle tablecloth that I thrifted for $2. And on the sections where it's stitched, I would recommend you to flatten it out like this to prevent from the bumps of connection being way too thick to go over with the sewing machine, because I've broken my needle too many times on these kind of parts. So I'm always aware to try not to make too thick connections. Alright, and now we're just gonna go over the whole thing with the sewing machine with a straight stitch. And I remove the pins onto myself, towards myself. That makes it easier. And be careful, don't poke your fingers. And I do that all the time, and it's really annoying. Alright, and now I'm gonna hand stitch the straps in the back and the front. First, I hand stitched the straps on the back of the top so that when I put it on, I can pull the straps towards the front and then pin it where I want it to be. It's a lot easier to do that than trying to pin it by yourself at the back. And I adjusted the sides because now I know how I want the sides to be. So here's the top. Looks cute already. Of course, I gotta remove those straps hanging out there, but that's obvious, right? And this is the end result. Voila! Isn't that lovely? Old tablecloth. Hello, guys. Seriously, it cost me $2 and like a couple of hours of work, which I actually love doing. And you know, I had these leftovers and I thought there must be something I can do to use up absolutely every bit left of this textile. So I zigzagged this material, turning it, folding it, And now I'm just gonna twirl it around, turn it into like a tiny little rose or a flower, and just keep hand pinning it to keep it together. It's gonna turn out to be like a cute little accessory. And you can do this in any way that you like. There's no strict rule. I'm also twirling it a little bit, like starting to ruche it slightly to give it a little more of a flowery effect. And this was a spontaneous decision. I didn't originally plan to make an accessory, but as I start crafting and sewing, I get all sorts of ideas on the way, and I make things up as I go all the time. And here it's starting to look very cute. There's the little rose, and I'm attaching the leftover of the straps to the rose, so the end result is gonna be like a cute hairband, if that's what you like, or a neck piece, which is also cute. And this is how it looks. I think it's a very cute summer set or pajama set or loungewear, whatever. And this is all the things that I have left. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and stay tuned for more. Love and peace to all. Bye.